negative past. Historically, Western cultures have discouraged, shamed, and actively banned sensuality, sexuality, and the experience of ecstasy. Foundational ideas in Western belief systems, such as original sin, equate erotic desire with evil. Mainstream Christianity has it that the earthly body is innately bad and needs to be transcended in order to be spiritual. This is why the celibate male priest is seen as closest to the one male God and a necessary conduit to the divine. Contemporary culture carries this baggage of thousands of years of repressed sexuality, gender inequality, aggression, fear, benightedness, and oppression. It's a heavy cultural load that feeds anxiety, shame, and ignorance, and underlies sexual disempowerment. It rationalizes dominator culture and its many expressions, from slavery to the rape of the earth and all manner of violence. Wherever you go, there sex is. In our multicultural, multi-influenced milieu, we're exposed to an unprecedented barrage of sexual messages and imagery. Our pervasive and invasive modern media uses sexuality to sell everything imaginable, while dramatically limiting people's understanding of what sex is really all about. People get little information from our culture that helps them have better sex or successful intimate relationships. While a small sex-positive world culture has begun to bloom on the cultural margins, it's still difficult to find ways to understand, learn about, and integrate our sexuality, or get support to heal sexual wounds. It's a jumble out there. We live amidst a crazy mixed-up confluence of commercialized sex fantasy images, ubiquitous sex-negative attitudes, and a budding countercultural sex-positive tide. Our muddle of a culture is at one and the same time blatantly and unhealthily sexual, remarkably repressed, and open to the possibility of sexual health and freedom. What's wrong with this moving picture? On the silver screen, the actresses always seem to come while they're wildly, passionately, and boisterously boffing. Whether it's the plumber or the man of their dreams, Prince Charming or that hot neighbor, he just sticks it in, pumps away, and she comes. They often have the fabled, screaming simultaneous orgasm as the fireworks go off. What's wrong with this picture? Well, first and foremost, it's not real, and I mean that on two levels. First, they're acting, which everyone knows. Second, it establishes a narrative about arousal and orgasm that has little to do with reality. Most women simply don't work that way. Our cultural portrait of what sex is all about is inaccurate in many ways. First of all, it mostly defines real sex as penis in vagina penetrative heterosex. To remedy this, we need to expand our definition of sex to include all the diverse ways in which people of every sexual persuasion can experience and share erotic energy and activities. Sex doesn't even have to directly involve the generative organs. If all the other stuff is demoted, we're going to miss out on a wide range of erotic activity that's just as valid and important to pleasure. Kissing is sexual. Simply holding hands can be sexual. It's all real sex, if it turns you on. The most significant problem with the sex is fucking picture is that women and their partners often buy into the idyllic vision of cock in pussy mediated bliss, and therefore assume that female orgasm from penetrative sex is what they should be experiencing. But that's not the reality for many women. Approximately 10% of women have never had an orgasm at all, while over half of women don't have orgasms, screaming, simultaneous or otherwise, during intercourse. The plain truth is that for most women, fucking isn't the best way to reach orgasm. What happens when your experience doesn't live up to the silver screen or computer monitor ideal? Many women conclude there's something wrong with them, something inherently, embarrassingly wrong, with little or nothing